Hey everyone, so I feel like it's been forever since I filmed a video. I might be a little bit rusty right now, but I wanted to come on here and do a flip through of my current planner setup. Not a ton has changed, but I do think a little bit has changed. Plus, everyone always loves a good flip through. So I'm still in my Louis Vuitton Agenda, which is personal size. If you follow me over on Instagram, you probably noticed that I did move into my Giglio Slim Campagna for a little bit. It's a really slim planner, still personal size. And I tend to move into that planner when I'm feeling really overwhelmed, because whenever I'm feeling like overwhelmed, I want to go like super basic, super minimal. And so I tend to move into that for a little bit until I feel a little bit better. That didn't last very long this time because I really missed this planner. I love this planner so much, but I still kept things pretty minimal in here. So I can't remember what I showed you guys last time I did a flip through. If I remember correctly, I did take about half of the contents out of here and moved it into my iPad. So let me show you what's in my planner right now. So like I said, I can't really remember what I showed you guys last time, so I'm just going to go through everything. Here in my front pockets, I'm keeping it super minimal. I just have my two most used sticky notes, a page flag, and a 2x2 sticky note. I really like the smaller size sticky notes. And then I do plan to make some new business cards and put them somewhere in here. But for now, it's just these two sticky notes. I showed this dashboard over on Instagram. I changed things up. This is a freebie for our email subscribers. And then this vellum I cut down, and this was in our last sub kit. And so I just layered it together, and I have my ollie clip just to clip it all together. So here I always had 4 tabs in the front and 4 tabs in the back, and as you can see, those tabs are completely gone. I took that whole back section and moved it to my iPad, and I'll talk more about that later. But for now, the only tabs I have in here are yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily. So for the yearly, I just have my year at a glance calendar as usual. Here I track my periods. And then I have my goals inserts bundle here with my yearly goals and overview, my monthly like planning routine and recurring tasks, my weekly planning routine and recurring tasks, and my daily planning routine and ideal daily schedule and recurring tasks that I do each day. And then I just have a few lists back here of things like health habits I want to do throughout the year, and then projects for wellness, personal, and business. Some things I want to do with the family, and then some new product I want to bring to the shop. And then this is something new I added in this cleaning routines insert. This is available as a printable in our Etsy shop. Anything that I have here, I'll link it down below in the description box. I haven't filled this out yet because we are in the middle of moving and I want to set up a whole cleaning schedule for the new house. So it's blank right now, but I will keep it here. And then here in the monthly section, I have my monthly inserts June through September. I'm just finishing up June, but really what I'm planning to do is have the current quarter of inserts. So I'll finish up June and then I'll take that out, and then I'll just have July through September in here. And then once like we get closer to the middle of September, I'll switch out to Q4, October through December inserts. So my plan is to keep 3 months worth of monthly inserts in here just to keep things light, and I usually don't have to plan past 3 months. And then in the back I have my important dates insert, and what I'm using this for is if there are any dates past September that I want to take note of, I can write it here. I was doing that before and I took it out, that's why it's blank, and then I decided to bring it back in. So that's my monthly section. So let me show you June. So I haven't really talked about this I think in a while, but on this first page of our monthly insert is a perpetual calendar, and I use this for forward planning. So let's say if there's anything coming up in July, I note it here on this perpetual calendar, and then when that month comes, then I'll plan it into wherever it needs to go. So it's kind of like forward planning. So I have a few things there. And then this is my spread. I kind of added a little deco. I haven't done that in a long time, but I don't know, for some reason I wanted to just add a little touch of deco. So I just put some sunglasses, a little palm leaf, a little planner. But this part has mostly stayed the same. So I have all my transparent dots which mark shop stuff, personal things, and content stuff. So I plan it all out on one calendar. I tried to separate it out actually just recently, and I felt so lost. I feel like I just need it all here, but I try to put minimal details, and I don't put, like for personal, I don't put every single detail of my calendar. That's on my Google Calendar. I just put things that I need to plan ahead for, more project-based things or like bigger things. Like for example, my girls are in day camp this week, so I put that in here because I just need to have that on the top of my mind because it affects a lot of other stuff in our schedule. But I wouldn't put like doctor's appointments or meetings or stuff like that. So it's mainly like just bigger things, shop stuff and content stuff. And then as usual, I do my design schedule on the side. I started putting my design schedule on these removable stickers that we have in the shop because I found that I kept moving things around, and so I would have to erase it and rewrite it. And after you erase a few times, it starts getting really messy looking. So I put it on removable stickers so I can easily like reposition them, move it around and stuff like that. And then I added these pink ones. So the gray is for the business and the pink ones are for personal. So every weekend we've been going to the new house. I found that it was helpful to write in what we're going to focus on. And I also put that on removable stickers so that way I can rearrange as needed. Down here I have my goals, my top 3 goals: wellness, personal, and business, and then projects for the month that also have to do with wellness, personal, and business. So that's my monthly spread. And then on the back is my design notes. So this is my design schedule, and this is my design notes where I'm just writing down like, okay, I know I had to do a freebie card. What is that freebie card? And then I make a little note, and then I check it off as I get them done. So that's June. I'm about to plan July soon because I always try to plan the month 2 weeks ahead of time. And then I have August and September in here ready to go. So that's my monthly section. And then in my weekly section, I'm still using my fold out inserts. I did try to change it up and use different inserts, but I don't know, my brain is just so used to these fold out inserts and it just works best for me. So I'm back in these. So this is the current week. So on the first page of the fold out insert, I use that for logging my meals and trying to pre-plan dinners. I also track my water. And then on the inner flaps, I just use these for lists. This is personal, this is business. So I have a to buy list, errands, and any mail that's supposed to come in. And then here, I know I mentioned this in a past video, but I keep changing up how I'm using this. I still don't know if this is exactly what I'm going to use it for, but right now I'm experimenting with ideas for promoting product, any new releases that I need to like take pictures of and stuff, any Instagram posts and any Instagram stories. Like sometimes I have random things that pop into my mind, and so I'll just jot it down here. So if I'm trying to think of something to post on Instagram, I'm like, oh, I can post one of these ideas. And then when you open the flaps, I really like how this week turned out. I got a little bit more decorative than usual with this washi strip from our sticker kits and this little bow. I believe this is from Clever Gal Crafts, but some of you might notice that I changed up my sidebar. So I took out my monthly calendar label, that little mini calendar. This is like, I think the first week. Let me see. I put it in, or maybe it's the second week. Oh no, it's the first week because I did use it last week. This is the first week I didn't put it in. I'm just experimenting with it because I wanted to have more space here for personal tasks and business tasks. And I really didn't want to get rid of my full box sticker. I did that last week and I just felt like it was super plain. I mean, I did add a sticker there, but I really like having the full box there. So I brought that back this week and I took out the calendar sticker. So I'm just experimenting with it, but I really like how this looks. It's so pretty. It's like decorative, but minimally decorative. A lot of white space still. So yeah, I have my full box. I have a little quarter box with the Clever Gal Crafts bow. And then here, like I said, this whole row is for my personal tasks and this whole row is for my business tasks. And so if I have something that I need to do, like here, order furniture for the new house, but it doesn't have to be on a certain day, then I'll put it here. Or for like business, I'm finishing up some tax stuff with our CPA, but I'm waiting on her, so I don't know which day it's gonna fall on, so I put it here instead. And then here, the reason why I have the washi strip there is because, like I mentioned earlier, my girls are in camp. So I just realized I made a mistake because it's only Monday through Friday and I put it all the way to Sunday. So I'll have to remove that. But I thought that added a nice decorative touch there. And then I went back to using my icon boxes. I haven't used these in a while and they're not available in the shop anymore. They used to be, but it didn't seem like they were selling as well. I personally love them. So I started using them again. But if you guys want to see these back in the shop, leave a comment down below and I'll bring those back if there's a demand for them. But like I said, I love them. So I use it to mark like Happy Mail, birthdays and stuff like that. And then here I use it to mark things that I'm posting on the front end. There's a lot of work I do on the back end, but on the front end, like blog posts, videos, new releases and stuff. That's what I use those for, just so they stand out a little bit more. And so yeah, so I just have my calendar kind of stuff here in the top row, all the personal stuff in the middle row, and I didn't put anything here because I wasn't sure if we're going to the new house this weekend. So I just kind of left that blank right now. And then business tasks at the bottom. And then on the back page is what we call our spending fund. So we have a separate account just for spending on groceries, entertainment, and miscellaneous, like kind of unbudgeted stuff. I had to deposit some more money in there because we made a few large purchases for the house, but I keep track of it here. And then I have this old Foxy Fix. I don't even think Foxy Fix is around anymore, but I have this like secretarial pocket page. So it has like a pocket on the front and a pocket on the back. And I use this to put the receipts in that I need to log here. So I just keep that right there. So I have some weeks back here filled out and then some blank ones for the rest of June here. So I typically keep 1 month's worth of weekly inserts in here. I think before I was only keeping 1 week. Now I'm keeping a full month. And then in the back of my weekly inserts, I have this little acetate like fly leaf where I keep some page flags for dinner ideas that I can put here in my meal log like I did here. So each week when I'm planning out our meals, I can pull from here and stick it here. And I like to do it on page flags because things are always changing, so it's easy to rearrange. I have some blank ones here because my husband and I both don't cook, so we really need to find some recipes and we'll add it to our like menu here that we can pull from week to week. So that's my weekly section. And then here in my daily section, I have this little tab here, which brings me to the current day. But here I have my past days, so from June 1st. So I pretty much have been keeping this the same as always. And then here on my, I call it my daily dashboard, I have this monthly tracker, which I've been super bad at filling out. It's just been such a crazy time, like just so much stuff going on that I've been super bad at tracking. So on the back here, I have social media, and this is for answering like DMs and comments and stuff like that. On this side, the main side of my daily dashboard, I have an adhesive pocket on this divider here, and I just put a task card here, which I will talk about in an upcoming video. And then on the back, I have our calendar card, just so I can easily reference the month if I'm right here. And then for the monthly tracker, I have the main things I'm focusing on in wellness, family, and the business. So that's my daily dashboard, and then my daily insert. So I'm keeping a whole month's worth of daily inserts in here. So like I said, the past ones are back here. And then this tab brings me to the current. And then in the back of my daily inserts, I just have a bunch of pages of blank grid note paper. So before, behind my daily section, I had more tabs back here for wellness, business, content, and finances. And I took that out and I moved it into my iPad. And I think I'll show that in the next video. How I decided what goes into my paper planner and what goes into my iPad, because I found a system that I think works for me. Plus, it lightens the load of my planner, not only physically, because I carry my planner around with me everywhere, but also, like I was talking about, feeling overwhelmed and wanting more white space and going back to the basics. This keeps it very basic. I know there's it seems like there's a lot of stuff in here, but a lot of stuff is blank. It's really just my monthly, weekly, and daily planning. So it's very back to the basics for me. And then back here, I had to cover up the personal information, of course, but I have this pocket page from Catspresso. I don't remember if the last flip through it was set up like this or if I had my task cards in here, but right now I'm using this back part as my wallet, which I have my debit cards, my red card. In the back here, I would normally keep cash, but I recently just used up all our cash, so I have to get some more cash. In this pocket page, which is from Cloth and Paper, I believe, I have an adhesive pocket here, which I keep my driver's license and my insurance card. And then here, I just keep receipts of anything that I might need to return. And then I have this little page lifter here to protect my pages. And then I have nothing back here right now. Before I used to keep stickers back here, but I found that for the most part, I didn't need to keep stickers in my planner. I can just keep it in my sticker album. So I think what I'm gonna do back here, which I've seen some others do, is put a notepad back here for quick note taking, maybe. So I'm thinking about what I'm gonna put back there, but right now there's nothing. And then as always, I have my trusty Frixion Erasable Pen in the champagne gold casing. And yeah, that's it. That is an updated flip through. This is what I'm working with right now. It feels so good to be back to the basics in here. And then obviously I do more planning than just my monthly, weekly, and daily planning. I have our finances and projects, which I keep on my iPad. And like I said, I'll show you guys that in the next video. I really, truly use a system of paper and digital. And so this is the paper. I'll show you next time the digital and how I use those two things together for a system that works really great for me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something useful or helpful in this video for your own planning. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.